And at the 2. And for MP in this last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Yeah, MP has to be happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for.
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Oh. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Mobley, the pass to Allen. Shams, we know former Wizards players have been on the rosters of 8 consecutive NBA championship teams. I mean, that is mind-boggling.
Well, maybe for Wizards fans, it gives them some familiar faces to root for deep in the playoffs. But listen, at the end of the day, the goal is for their team to make noise and for them to be on one of their deep runs in the not-so-distant future.
Jerome passes to Allen, and it's blocked. Pass to Jordan. And here is Poole. Back to Jordan. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3, and it's Jordan Poole with the 3.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams, just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe, in any of those regions. They do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of influx, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone that Anthony Edwards to look up to.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. who taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade he just talked about. Thank you so much. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Unloads from 13. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Washington now. They're on an 18-7 run. No good from Jordan. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Hunter, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that.
And Jordan throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Brogdon. Garland, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And so it's the Washington Wizards riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
We've got Sam Merrill, Isaac Okoro out there with Hunter. Then there's Wade. And it's Jerome in at the one spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Wizards leading by 17. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility.
Cavaliers with some changes. Evan Mobley's checked in for Dean Wade.
We got him.
Max Strus comes in for Sam Merrill. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Sars checked in for George. Bay comes in for Corey Kispert. Jordan's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Brogdon subbed in for Jordan Poole. Pass to Strus. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
For Cleveland, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Max Strus.
First one falls for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And so Strus nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Jordan. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jordan's got 16 points.
well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Strus a screen on Brogdon. Here's Garland driving the lane, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Garland really gets moving on the drive. Defense tries to get there, but just fouls him.
For Cleveland, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And he knocks down the first one.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Okoro. Both free throws good from Garland. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
And it's good for 2. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
Here's Jordan, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
No good on the free throw. And Richard, Cleveland this summer able to sign Donovan Mitchell to a 4-year contract extension.
And that's a relief for Cavs fans. Mitchell is the biggest star they've had in Ohio since LeBron. Keeping him in the fold is crucial for the dynamic of their team.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Garland with the bucket.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Such a crisp ball coming from Brogdon. He gets it to him with a little bit of zip, on time and on target.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Jerome. Garland surveying the D. Here's Jerome. Lets the 3 fly. And they get it back. Jordan right side. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the Wizards running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Washington Wizards.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to their second and third units, and you see the results there, Shaq.
Yeah, they've got scorers coming off that bench, and that's what you need. In a long season, different guys have to step up.
And now it's time to bring up the Players of the Month in the NBA. For the Western Conference, Luka Doncic.
No stranger getting recognized. Doncic stuffs the stat sheet pretty much every night. Controls the pace of the game. Superstar.
Would you say he's a little bit like Magic?
Let's not get crazy, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. They've got Chris Middleton. Jordan is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Sarr, and it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot.
Really no surprise to see it go in. Poole has a terrific accuracy from deep.
Garland against Poole. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 13.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Jordan kicks to Poole. Releases. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now Garland. 13 points in the game. Up top, Strus. Uncovered. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Allen, a screen on Jordan. Outside Garland. That's good on the jump shot. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He is a leader on and off the floor. Garland, this man is a coach's dream.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Pass to Strus. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Garland, no good. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And Poole gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. The kick out to Poole. From outside the arc. Mobley with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The wide open look here for Garland. Another miss by Garland.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Strus. It's deflected.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sorry, using those long arms to knock that one away.
Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Jordan finds Poole. 8 for 11 now as that one does not find the mark.
2 minutes.
Here's Jerome, guarded by Jordan, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Hunter's checked in for Max Strus.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
— 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Garland with it. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup, 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game.